Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you are a regular subscriber, you might know from my latest day in the life that I went to Primark the other day and I got a load of bits for me and then a load of bits for the kids as well. So this is going to be a video all about the stuff that I got for me. So if you would like to see, then keep watching. So I'm going to start with clothes and then move on to like underwear and accessories and then like random things, if that's okay. And the first thing that I'm going to start with is this dress, and gingham, as I think I said earlier on in the past few hauls, I feel like is super in at the moment, and it turns out that is definitely true because it seems to be everywhere. And this is just a dark navy gingham dress and it's got a very loose fit. It's not the sort of dress that I would have worn when I was heavier, but I really like wearing looser stuff now. I'm not worrying about whether or not it's going to make me look like a tent. It's got these little cutaway details at the sleeve, elasticated sleeves here as well, and they're quite short. They come to just above the elbow and I find it really comfortable. And this was £10. I've got it on with tights today because it's chuffing freezing out there, but you could easily wear this with like some tan like leather sandals. Like my salt waters would be really good when it warms up. So the next thing I got was this, and this is a oversized sort of old school Mickey Mouse t-shirt. Primark have got a lot of Disney bits in at the moment, but rather disappointingly they didn't have anything for Bill's age range. I was really disappointed. This was £6. I got it in a size 14 because I like my tops to be quite oversized anyway, but I actually do think that I need to start buying a 12. I think I am a size 12 because this looks pretty big. But I can't wait to wear this around Disney and then like around the house anyway. I wear this every day, and I just thought it was really cute, and I like that it's the vintage illustration of Mickey. I really like that. Then next up is this lilac sort of acid wash burnout style tee, and it just says Surf 1989 crew, Santa Barbara beachside, and I just really liked it. I'm a big fan of slogan logo t-shirts like with a pair of leggings or jeans, like just when I'm being a mum, like doing chores around the house or like going out quickly on school runs and things like that. And I thought this would look really nice with a pair of blue denim jeans and some sandals when it warms up, or even as like a pyjama top, and this was £5. Then next up is this nudie, it's between like nude and blush pink, it's kind of like a peachy shade, and it's a fitted midi dress. And this was a bit of a risky purchase because I think it's going to stick to my mum tum and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. I haven't decided yet. I did get a 14 because I have quite big boobs and quite a big bum, and I didn't want it to be really straining across them because the fabric isn't like the thickest. But this was only £6 and they had it in loads of different shades like white, charcoal grey, black, a khaki green colour. There were like some stripy ones, but I just thought I would give it a go, and if I don't like it, I can take it back. Then next up are these, and they are coming up quite dark on camera, but they are a mid khaki green colour, and they are a pair of very loose and floaty but slightly tailored, if you can see, sort of trousers really. They're very thin fabric, they do have pockets, and I just thought that these would be really nice with like a white vest top, like a hat in the sun, like sandals or flip-flops, something like that. My Birkenstocks would look quite cool with these. And they had a few different colours and they were £8, but I just thought how nice, like for traveling, and like when we go on holiday they'd be really good for the plane as like an alternative to like leggings. So I'm really pleased with these, and I think I'll get quite a lot of use out of them as well. Then finally I got myself a pair of skinny jeans, and these are the high-waisted ones. I've got them in a size 14 leg 32, and I'm wondering if I've got a size too big because I've tried them on and they are just really quite loose around the tummy. So this might be another thing that I go back and exchange for a size 12. But these haven't got the price on, but I think they were £8 if I remember correctly, and they are just a mid-wash denim. But I really wanted some like these. When I was larger I used to stay away from blue denim because I felt like it made my legs look bigger, but I'm quite pleased to have them. They're a staple and they fit really nicely. I just think they might be a tiny little bit too big. So next up I've got some underwear and accessories, and the first thing that I picked up from the sort of beachy swimwear section was this hat, and it was £3. My only issue is that I've got a bit of a giant head, but it does fit me, but it probably looks a little bit ridiculous with this dress. But I am wondering if like it might be a bit too small, but I'll have to get used to it. But this is the hat, and I thought this would just be really good for when we're on holiday. Then next up, I've had a pair of these, well, a pack of these before, and they're the cheeky pants, but they're really good for those days, you know, where like it's like a period day, like granny pants, you just fancy some comfy knickers, and it's £3 for a set of 3, and they're quite jazzy. I've got a bright pink pair, there's a marl, like quite a light grey pair there, and then there's also like a dark charcoal grey. But I like to stock up on things like this, and I was going through my underwear drawer the other day and pulling out all of the like underwear that's too big for me now, or like there's stuff that's definitely seen better days, so I thought I would pick some of these up because they're nice and cheap. Then next up on the holiday theme is actually a bikini, and I was, I don't know, I still get quite nervous about wearing swimwear. I've always tried to wear bikinis and stuff, but when we went on holiday to Centre Parks when Daisy was about 4 or 5 months old, I wore like high-waisted stuff and I was just miserable with my body. But this is not high-waisted, and it is a very large gingham print, like almost borderline check print, and it's this top which has got frills around the shoulders, and it's almost like a bit of a crop top style. And then I love the bottoms. I do happen to think my bum looks quite nice in them, just gonna put that out there. And it's got ruffles at the side, and then they go round a little bit at the back, and they're super comfortable on. I was trying them on in our bedroom. Mark came in and was like, "Oh, wit woo," and that made me feel quite good about myself. But the top was, let's have a look, the top was £6, and the bottoms I think were £4. Yeah, so it's £10 all in for the bikini, and I'm really pleased with this. I absolutely love it, and I do find that blue suits me quite well, so I'm looking forward to wearing that. Then I got myself a pack of shoe liners. These are the white cotton rich ones for £1.70, and I feel like I'm constantly buying socks and losing them, but aren't we all? And they were cheap and cheerful, and I wear like a lot of like trainers, like my Converse and things like that, so it's always good to have some of these. Then probably my most favourite thing that I bought are these, and they are admittedly quite sexy for a mum of 2, but I'm gonna go with it. Like, he says you can't have fun in the bedroom when you're a parent, hey? And these are, it's like this gorgeous underwear set. It's like a bralette, and they are really super lacy at the front and quite see-through, if you can see. Minimum support, as you can imagine, but I just thought it was so delicate and pretty, and after the weight I've lost, I just wanted to wear something that made me feel good. Like, even if I'm the only person that knows I'm wearing it, like, I deserve to feel good. And then the bottom is just like this. So there's the lace applique detail at the top, and the bottom is see-through, but I just like, I really like them. I think they're beautiful, and they weren't cheap. I think it was like £9 for the top and £3 for the underwear, but like, I love them. And then finally are some just random bits, mainly from like the upstairs in the Manchester Primark. I always like to go in there and have a little mooch. I got a pack of 3 face cloths, and I think these were about, how much were they? I want to say they were about £1.70, something like that. It doesn't actually say. But I got grey ones because I thought they were less manky than the white ones I used, and I can tell them apart from like the kids flannels as well, because I never know whose is whose at the moment. So I got those for like removing makeup and stuff like that. Then I got a pack of these bubbles, and these are the ones I really like to use because I find that they don't snag or pull on the hair because there's no elastic in them like a proper elastic like hair bubble. I have similar ones on my arms right now, and I've got white ones, black ones, grey ones, and like a maroon red, and it was £1 for all of them, and I think there's about 20 here. I always end up losing my bubbles, so I'm glad to have some more. I got some of these Tealights, and they are the amber, wood and rose scent, and they're earthy and fresh aroma up to 3.5 hours burning time. I love all the candles in Primark. They've really upped their game with them, and I like the colour of these as well as the scent. So they were £1, and I think, how many have I got there? About 24. That's not bad, is it? Then I don't know if I fell into a bit of a trap with this, but I've never been on a long haul flight, and I saw this, and it's a travel pillow that looks like a donut, and it was £4, and I just thought, for when we go to Disney World. It would be nice to have, like, either for me or Bill or Mark, and I don't know, maybe they are useless and I won't get any use out of it whatsoever, but a girl can dream. And what I liked about it is that it has a little clip so you can attach it to your travel luggage, and yeah, I'm quite excited, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it looks like a donut and it's cute, and I'm gonna roll with it. Another thing that I bought was this shopper that was £1, and I bought it because I needed another bag that wasn't like one of those massive ones to put some of the stuff that I bought in, and it was only £1, and I thought, oh, this would be good for my changing bag because I can stick it in there, and it would be a nice one to take on holiday with us as well, like just for like extras to carry around, and it goes really small. So I really like that, and it was £1, so nice find. Then because I'm basic as anything, I got myself a pack of 50 pegs, and I believe these were £2, and they're nice bright colours, but the ones that I accidentally left out on our washing line for the entire of winter are like snapped or really discoloured or covered in spider webs, so I've got some nice new ones. Then I got some more hair bits. These are £1 each, and these are just some Kirby grips, and what I love is that they come in a plastic case, which will be really useful for travel, and hopefully it will help them last a little bit longer. And then I also got some tiny elastics for when I do braids in my hair or things like that. And actually, as Daisy's hair gets a little bit longer, she could probably borrow them as well. So yeah, they were £1 each, and they always come in really handy. I also got myself a pack of these oval cosmetic pads because they're only 90p each, and I prefer the bigger ones when I can find them, and they're super cheap. So they will be for my little toner every night, which is good, isn't it? Then I also picked myself up a makeup bag. This was £3, and it's very unicorn, mermaid-esque, that kind of theme. I just really liked it, and I thought for travel, again, this would be super useful. I like the colours, and I like the size. It's a good size, that, and I've just been finding that when I want to take makeup out at the moment with me, I've not got anything smaller to put it in that isn't a huge bag, so this will come in really handy. And then the final things are a little bit random, but they are these, and they are the fairytale sugar-free fruit gums, and I was trying to find the foams, but I couldn't find them anywhere, so I thought I would go with these. And I'm not sure on the sim value of them, but they're a little bit better if you're interested in sweets, so I thought, right, I'll give them a go and see what I think. So I got those, and that is everything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you did, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will try and do more. And make sure you keep an eye out for the children's Primark haul if you've got kids, because that will be coming up very soon. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.